What's going on YouTube? Last time I was doing a video, I'm sure you guys know that I uploaded a gameplay video last time of me playing Minecraft, and I was waiting a long time for, to do the whole video editing process and doing all the stuff that it took to get that video set to upload. And I always told myself, like, I don't have the greatest, gaming setup when it comes to doing a lot of those type of games. So like whenever I have to do things that require a lot on my CPU, on my laptop itself, it always caused my my laptop to crash. Not to crash, but like it would lag a lot, and sometimes it would automatically cut the software of whatever I was editing off. So sometimes I would have to start from scratch, or if I had like a backup session saved, I was able to do that. We got some good news. Okay, so I'm excited because I was like, a lot of this is new to me, but yeah, I got some stuff to show you guys, so let me show you the gear. We got some boxes here. We got some boxes for some stuff for let me start focus. There we go. Yeah, we got some boxes here. I got some stuff ordered online to help make my first PC build. That's the surprise. Yep, I'm gonna make a PC for myself, and these are gonna be the parts that are gonna be used to help me make such PC. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. I've also got, I was so excited for it to come that I already got like the monitor and stuff for it. So yeah, I got the monitor. I got an Asus VP249.
Nice.
And I also got a cheap little keyboard here from Office Depot. It's nothing too crazy. It's just like a $20. Let me put in focus. It's just like a $20 keyboard that I got from Office Depot. Nothing too crazy. Let me see what else. We've got. I've also got like I don't know if I showed you guys, but like in one of the gameplay, in part of the gameplay, I was talking about having issues with the mouse I was using. So this is the mouse that I'm actually using now. Thank you, Grandma. I need to get some stuff to open this box up real quick. Let me see. Yeah, skeezers will do. All right, so I've got my my skizzers, and I'm going to see what we got in here. I don't think this is everything in here, but if there's another package coming on later on, I'll just add it to the video. So yeah. Let's see what's inside this box number 1. Okay, let's see. We got some bubble wrap. We got the graphics, the GPU, the graphics card, the GeForce RTX. You can see that? Yeah, cool. Yeah, we got the MSI GeForce RTX. That's the graphics card for the PC build when I actually start working on it. I'm just gonna put it right here. I had like 9 or 8 parts shipped. So hopefully, if this isn't all the parts, then the rest of the parts will come tomorrow. We got a processor. I went with the Intel i5. I think with the i7, it wasn't that much of a big difference, and it was like twice the price, so I decided to go with the i5 and invest more money into the graphics card as opposed to the processor. So I did that. Yeah, some other stuff. This is... What is this? Something in there. I'll open that later on. Ooh, we got that RAM. No, we got that RAM. We got G-Skill rip jaws. And each of these is 8 gigabytes. So yeah, 8 gigabytes. So together 16. You can't do anything without the RAM. I went with the power supply Neo Eco 650 Classic. I don't remember how much this cost me. This wasn't one of the super expensive ones, but it also wasn't too cheap either. It was, I think this was what was it? It was it had an 80+ bronze certified, and I heard like online, like I should have gone, at the very least I should go with a bronze rating. So I did. And the last thing in this box is the actual fan for the CPU. So I went with the Hyper 212 RGB Black Edition. So it lights up in the dark. It lights up in the PC case itself, and it's, you know, yeah, that's what it has to do. Yeah. So there's a couple of things not here yet, but when that stuff comes in, I'll be sure to also put that into the video. So yeah, I have everything as of now besides the PC case, and I also have to download the Windows 10. Ooh, my mirror almost fell. I have to download the Windows 10 key, and I have to wait on the PC case itself to arrive, and that should be coming in I think tomorrow. So yeah, when that comes, I will film it all together, and I'll probably be filming the build of the PC itself, so that you guys can see everything happening. But yeah, that's everything. I think I'm just really excited because it's something that I always wanted to. I've always wanted to build my PC, and I've always thought, like, you know, it's really something that I feel like unless you know about PC building, it's impossible. But then a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I know personally they told me, you know, it's not impossible. You can do a PC build. A lot of us have our own PCs that we made, and it's just a matter of doing your research and figure out what parts you need and what's compatible, and then, you know, yeah, just basically doing research. So I did some reading up on it, and I just went with these parts, and for now I think this should do me pretty well for what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I hope this goes well, and yeah, you know, we'll see how this goes. You know, we'll see how this goes. So today's the big day. Today the parts actually come into the mail today. I don't know if it's gonna come in the mailbox or if someone's gonna come and deliver the rest of the parts. But I thought all I needed was the PC case, but I still need the motherboard. So I already ordered both of them. So the PC case itself is coming today, and the motherboard itself is coming today. So I think it's gonna come. I think someone's gonna deliver it, but it may be in the mailbox. I don't know yet. We're gonna see. But yeah, today's the day. So we finally got the last few pieces of the PC build. It was supposed to come a little bit earlier today, but because of everything that's been going on as of recently, it took a little bit longer, which I don't mind too much because I had other things to do while I was waiting. But let me show you the actual stuff. So we got the PC case. It was a mid-tower size. It's a white case, and the inside is black. I'm going to unwrap these, and I'll show you guys what they look like later on when I actually start building the PC. But yeah, and yeah, so this is pretty much everything. This is the whole game. Everybody's here, and I'm just going to get started making this PC, and yeah. Yeah.
Every time I'm in the street, I hear
Men down. Where you from?
So yeah, we have everything here together now. Everything that's going to be used to help me build my first ever PC. Wish me luck on this. I'm going to need it, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be fun because I've never done it before, but yeah, I look forward to making it. So it's finally time to start working on the PC. I have everything, like I said in the very last video, that we got everything delivered to our house now. So now all that's left to do is actually construct the PC. And I have, like you can see here, I have the processor, the motherboard, and then the PC case itself set up already. We actually are going to start. I'm going to start with the Neo Eco 650 power supply first. I'm going to unwrap everything so we can skip through all of that other nonsense. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, 80 plus bronze rating. So we can start using this now. I do not have a set instruction sheet to help build all of these parts because all of these parts are different. They're not it's not a set, it's not a fixed set, these parts for this PC build. So I'm going to look up some stuff on YouTube to make sure I am not messing this up. All right, so we've got the only tools that we're going to be needing for all of this. I heard I don't know what size screwdriver, but I have different Phillips screwdrivers. I have different screwdrivers to use so that we can get this thing started. All right, so we have our PC case actually out of the box now, still in this nice packaging. Don't need that. Yep, don't need that. Look at this beauty. Yeah. I wanted to go with a white case because I thought it was going to be a nice color contrast, since I'm going to be having the inside of it is going to be black entirely. So yeah, I'm going to be using this. All right, so yeah, we actually have a instruction manual for the PC case itself, but you know, we have YouTube, so we don't really need that. Something else that I decided to do for this build is because a lot of these screws had different sizes and different things go to different spots on this actual PC build. I decided to bring out some plastic bags, and yeah, I got a couple of them just to make sure that I don't lose them, because if I lose them, we can't build it or something might go wrong, and the next thing you know, we have problems when we're trying to run our stuff. So the first thing it says I have to do is actually I have to unscrew this different sides of the actual case itself so that I can get this part to open. I've already done one side of it, but yeah, so these are gonna have to go back in. Let me see how they go in so I don't mess it up. I'm gonna unscrew this side. Oh, I already unscrewed it. Okay. We have our actual power supply here now. So so let me technology. Okay. 750 watts, baby. You guys probably can't even see that. Yeah. So it says here that the power supply is supposed to go in this little general area right here. So I'm going to, going to do that. Ooh, we're making some progress. Okay. Let's calm down a little bit before I mess anything up. Install a power supply. Okay, I have the screws. Now it says we have to install the standoffs and the IO shield. So I don't know where that is. It did not come with the power supply for sure, because all I got was the cable and the other ports part. This might be the standoffs and the IO shield, but how do you actually take it out? Because it's hard to. Give me 1 second. So I actually found the standoffs. They were in a plastic bag. I didn't know what these were, but there's these parts I have to install on the inside corners. You probably can't see it. Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah. So there's some parts that I needed to be installed, like right here. Why is it not focusing? There we go. Yeah, so those parts that need to be installed like right here on these little holes right here. And that's actually what I was looking for. So I'm not worried anymore. I was worried because I was freaking out. Maybe something had not been delivered, or maybe I didn't get something I was supposed to. Yeah, but no, we're good. We're good. We continue now. I have to install the motherboard. So that's what we're gonna do now. We already assembled most of the case and everything. We put the power supply already in, and the cables, we haven't actually routed them yet, but everything looks pretty good as of now. We're just now having to put the motherboard in now. So I was looking for this the whole time, and I thought it came with the case, but because the instructions said that it was looking for this piece on the PC case when it was time to install the standalone parts. This was actually with the motherboard, so I'm going to put this part on now. I don't know. This instruction doesn't really tell you everything. It just says do it. I'm just going with my gut on this. Yeah. Let me put this down if I end up screwing something up. Now we're going to be putting our processor inside of our motherboard. i5. Yeah. We're about to do the part that I'm a little bit most unfamiliar with, and I'm a little more hesitant to do. It's the installing the actual processor into the motherboard, and I know that it's really easy to damage it if you bend any of the notches on the motherboard, so we're gonna try to be careful. This is the part that we're trying to drop it in on. My hand putting the processor actually in that socket, I was so nervous, like my hand was shaking. I was like, am I putting it in right? Do you just drop it in, or do you just kind of like, you have to fit it? I don't know. But that's the part I was scared, but oh man, it's in there. Bro, my heart's racing. My heart's racing. I took the top part off of the processor after on the motherboard because this came with it. I don't know if they can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, this part came off, and it's just any type of gesture that requires some type of force makes me nervous when it comes to installing this stuff.
This is starting to look like a thing, right? We have.
We'll see how this goes because if it doesn't turn on, then you know why.
All right, so it's 9:35, and we're still trying to get this PC done. I appreciate you guys still sticking in there with me, but as you can see, I mean, what we got? There we are. As you can see, we're making some progress. So, all right, let's go. We got RAM. We're gonna be putting these two things onto the motherboard now. So as of now, I have not connected any cables to the motherboard from the fan, from the PC case. I haven't done anything yet. All I've done so far was I installed the fan onto the motherboard. The processor is on the motherboard, and everything is pretty much in except the graphics card, the SSD, and these RAM. So yeah, we're gonna be putting these on there as well. One of the things that confused me most, I was kind of going in circles around it because I was trying to figure out where on the motherboard I was supposed to install the SSD card. And I've already unpackaged it, so there's no going back on it. But I know these little adapters come with the motherboard, and I know I got all that taken care of, but I was trying to figure out where the SSD card goes on the motherboard. Now, typically, I think the motherboard, you're supposed to put the SSD card on the M2 slot on the front of the motherboard, but apparently it wasn't on the front. It was on the back, and I didn't actually realize it until I went online and I started looking at the reviews for the motherboard, and some people were complaining and saying that instead of it being on the front of it, it's on the underside of the motherboard. And I just actually found it, so now I don't feel that scared anymore because I was wondering if, I bought the incompatible SSD card with the motherboard, but I think it should work because I've seen combinations of people using this model motherboard and this SSD card, so thank goodness. I've finished pretty much everything except putting the graphics card on the PC case and connecting the cables to the appropriate parts on the motherboard. But I wanted to show you guys real quick something really cool. So this is the motherboard, not the motherboard. This is the graphics card I decided to get. I went with the GeForce RTX Ventus graphics card for MSI. And I'm gonna show you guys the presentation for this because this is dope. I just wanted to show y'all. Yes. I opened this and I immediately felt like I got some kind of certificate. I felt important for a split second. But it's not a certificate, it's just a manual. What does it say? MSI graphics card, quick user's guide. You guys probably can't read that because the camera refuses to focus on its own. Manual. I'll be needing that. I have been using the manual for these. I didn't think I was going to need to, but I have been using it. Thank you for purchasing your product. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is actually the graphics card, and you guys already know what it looks like, so yeah, that's that. Alright, so as of now, the PC build has been completed. I just have not tested it. Low-key, I'm really kind of nervous because I did spend a lot of time on it. I'm just hoping that I picked it right for everything, for example, my motherboard here, Let me see if you guys can see it. My motherboard here has this little PCI slot here, PCI Express, and it says that it has it, which is in the manual. The graphics card itself also says that it runs with a motherboard with the PSI Express. So theoretically, these two parts should be able to fit in each other, but for some reason, when I try to put the bottom of the motherboard, when I try to put the bottom of the GPU into that slot over there, it doesn't fit in there. So you guys are gonna think this is crazy. I know I said a little while ago that the motherboard and the GPU themselves, they read as compatible, but for some reason I wasn't able to get the GPU into the PCI Express slot area of the motherboard. And so I was getting kind of like anxious and kind of nervous, like I always do. So I went online. I took a little break. I went like downstairs to get some eat and drink, and then for some reason I decided, okay, let me go online and see what, maybe why it's not working. Like I was trying to look back on the store site to see why it wasn't working, and then I actually found this, because this is actually the one that I bought, right? But I realized, like, at the bottom, if you look right here, you guys can't see it because our camera's not focusing, but right here there's like a little yellow edge. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's a little bit better, but you guys still can't see all the way. But yeah, there's like a little yellow edge right there. My GPU doesn't have a yellow edge, so I thought it was really weird considering the fact that they were the same the same GPU. I can't get it right. So I looked back at it and I was like, bro, my thing is black down here. It's not supposed to be black. Bro, look at this. Look at this. I felt so stupid when I saw this. So we're gonna try this again. So apparently it fits now. So that's really great news, because I was really, like I said, I was worried that it wasn't gonna work, but it worked. So woo, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I just can't, because I was worried, bro. I'm a worrier, man. But get it? I'm a worrier. Voila! It's the morning after our long night of building the PC, and now all that's left to do is just remove the plastic off the glass of the PC case. If I'm talking weird, it's because I have my retainer in, but yeah. Voila! The plastic is off. Now, of course, we still gotta test to make sure that it runs the way it should be. That's the ultimate test. Go ahead. I'm going to move these speakers because I don't like the idea of them sitting on top of each other. So I'm going to do something about that. But this is basically how the setup looks as of now. I haven't run the PC to make sure it works yet, but yeah. And now for the moment of truth. I hit power. Alright, so we're going to try to run the PC. We're going to do a test. We're going to run the PC. This is a moment of truth. Let's do this. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see. Alright. Okay, good sign. We got some light up in there. We got some light. Alright.
If you see one fan on, it's because I didn't plug in the other one. I only had 2 fan ports, which I think is fine.
So now for the moment of truth, I'm going to turn the PC on. All right, turn it on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Apparently my motherboard is incompatible with the processor that I have, and so I ordered a different motherboard to come in that supports the Intel processors that I purchased a while back. So this motherboard is going to go in, and I'm gonna have to replace the old motherboard with what I ordered. So let's open this. So let's see what we get. I already know what we got, but I just want to take a look at it. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got the AS ROC B365M Pro 4. And this is apparently the processor. This is apparently the motherboard that I can use that will help me get what I need done. Yep, so the parts are pretty much the same. Yeah, same parts for the motherboard as the other. And we've got our actual motherboard here. Voila. This thing feels like, oh, the smell of it, bro. The smell of it. The motherboard's a little bit bigger than the other one I had. I had an Asus H310, I think it was, that I had ordered. Well, the first motherboard, that's what it was. Okay, so I think I want to start off by actually taking out the RAM itself. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay. RAM's out. What should I also? I guess I also should take out the graphics card next. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the graphics card out as well. Hold on. The only thing about these things was that when I was actually, it's a lot easier to put in than it is to take out. So that's one. Scroll down. Got that screw, and then I'm actually going to take the GPU out now. I always get so nervous doing these type of things that require some physical handling on it, because I'm always like nervous. What if I break something, you know? But it is in there pretty tight. But I got it out. I got the graphics card out, so that's good. Now the motherboard's exposed, so I can go ahead and start. I can take the fan off. Well, should I take the fan off first or the cable though? I think I'm gonna start off with the cables. So 24 pin come off. And I had this thing pretty secured down. Yeah, I did a pretty good job securing this thing down. Okay, the 24 thing is out. Took out the cables there. Oh my goodness, I remember this part. This is the part that I hated. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. It's the HDMI. Is that the HDMI? This part is always the most. Got it out. Okay. This part, the USB 3.0, the 3 point, that was always very difficult to take out when I was first doing this. Okay, that was the HD audio cable. This is another fan. This is a fan cable right here I'm taking out. Yeah, oh, that's the USB cable, my bad. This is the fan cable. Yeah, that's for the fan. I have 2 fans running on here. I guess I should take out the actual fan now. What I like about this new motherboard is that the SSD card is it can be placed on the front of the motherboard. This motherboard that I'm taking out right now, the only way to actually, yeah, I guess that's a fan. The only way to install the SSD drive was to put it on the back of the motherboard. That's how small this motherboard was. So I can just gently pick this up, take it out of the, yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the motherboard we had before that we purchased. So I'm going to do my best. And like I said, the SSD card's on the back. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. That's SSD card on the back. All right, so I've already taken out all the pieces that go to the old motherboard, and I put them in its original box, and I put the new parts, including the fan and the SSD card and the little bolts and stuff, already on the new motherboard. So we're good to go on that. So everything should go in the same bag that which it came from, so I don't have to lose anything. Because there are lots and lots of pieces. I can go ahead and put the motherboard inside of the actual case itself. That's the fun part. That's the part where you feel the most rewarded, right? Because you've already finished everything. Now you're just putting it in sideways. I'm so stupid. Right now I'm trying to make sure that the motherboard is lined up correctly. Alright guys, this is the moment of truth. I'm scared, but I can't be scared any longer. All I gotta do is turn the power on. Okay, I'm scared. Power's on. I'm monitor. I'm scared. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Moment of truth. Come on, baby, come on.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, okay. We're doing good so far.
You said that you're getting somewhere. It looks like from that photo that you sent me that your motherboard is reading.
It is. It's an AS which the motherboard is. Let me show you. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? You see what we have? What we have now? We didn't have this a little while ago. We had the no signal screen for a long time. Now we've got Windows. We're actually about to get Windows on the new PC, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing good so far. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, if this is the first time you're installing Kwesi already, I do think we've got a running PC now. I've finished, everything is done with the PC. I've already finished building it. Everything's already been assembled and constructed. Only thing I have to do now is figure out how I want to put Windows 10 on the PC. And after that, we're pretty much done. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully this goes well. Ooh, look. Look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything's working perfect, so it took a hot minute to figure out how to work everything out, but everything's going good now, so we're gonna see how this goes. Yo. We finally got everything running. It took a hot minute to get everything right because, you know, we had a trouble with figuring out what motherboard we should use. And then we had the problem with the no signal for the HDMI and the display port. But now, look at this. Look at that. Muy bien. We've got our little setup. It's nothing too crazy right now. It's just, you know. Yeah, you can even tell this keyboard is like $15, and Smiles is like, this is actually a gift from my grandma. But as you can see, yeah, the setup isn't too crazy. It's just kind of something modest. At the same time, we'll still get the job done. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this stuff will run, because you know I've been trying to do this for a long time, and we're finally gonna get a chance to use it. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking in and watching throughout this whole video to see how I got through the process. Look, it's done. Everything's done. I have Windows on my monitor now. That is insane. I'm so happy. Cool. Yeah, you guys don't know how happy I am. It took a lot of work. It really did take a lot, because I had trouble here and there, but we pushed through. So yeah, but we're officially done with the PC build. Everything is done. The very last thing that I had to do was I got a wireless link. So that's a PCI wireless link that I used to install onto my motherboard so that I can have internet. So because I already have a Wi-Fi box downstairs, I just didn't have a cable actually running it. But yeah, as you can see, we've got the finished build here. Yeah, everything's done. Now, last thing to do is to name her. So what do you guys think we should name her? Let me know in the comments. I want to go with like a name that kind of has to do with her color. I don't know, Oreo. Give me a cool name. Give me something that you would name. Give me a cool name for her, and let me know in the comments what you guys come up with. And yeah, that's it. We got a PC.
All I wanted, all I ever needed, yeah.